Hello there guys, Temple here, and I'm back again with another video. Today we're doing something slightly unique. I haven't done it before. Instead of doing our Pixelmon or our survival games, we're going to be doing a mod review. Well, today actually we're going to be reviewing two mods, one of which can be found in the description is Mr. Crayfish's furniture mod, and the other one we'll get onto a little bit later. So, let's begin. Here we have one of the Mr. Crayfish enabled mods, which is White Fence. So White Fence acts like a normal fence. If you place it down, you get like a little thing. It's a block and a half high, you can't jump onto it. What if I do here? Ooh, some elite parkour skills, now I'm on top of it. So you float a bit above it to symbolize that 1.5 block. And if we place a block next to this, boom, works like a normal fence. It'll be attracted to the block next to it. So if you put it next to a full block, it creates a block and a half. But if you put it next to two, you get kind of a third, and then a third, and then a third. But it's not really a full block. If you see it's kind of 3/4 of a normal block. So we can make our fences, and yeah, looks pretty sweet. Look at that. Put some daisies in there, lovely. So over here we have two more Mr. Crayfish things. Here we have the bird bath. The bird bath is pretty cool. It uses the textures from your actual texture pack, so you don't have to install any texture packs for it to work properly, which is super cool. So if I put one of these down, you'll see that it uses the stone and water texture from Spax BD Craft. But if we go to default really quickly, you can see that it uses the stone texture and the water texture from that, alongside this thing here, which uses the log and the wooden plank texture. I think it uses oak, I forget which is which. Let's just quickly throw these away and get on to the next part. So here we have the mailbox. Mailboxes work, well, pretty much like you'd imagine. Put on your mailbox, you can send with mail. Let's put a mailbox within a mailbox. Mailception. You can get an envelope, put that in there, boom. The thing is, with a mailbox, for you guys who like SMP, if you punch it, you see, you need to unlock it to destroy it. So I think if you place this down on the server, it'll only let you access your mailbox, which is kind of cool. You don't want anyone sneaking in and stealing your mail. So you unlock your mailbox with shift and right click, and then boom, you can break it, and it drops all the stuff inside, which is real nice. So let's move on into this lovely house. In here we have a green couch. So a green couch, it works like all the other couches. As you can see, we've got white, green, brown, red, and black. So basically, if you sit in one of these, as you can see, you kind of do the boat animation, just chilling, you know. Press left shift to dismount your couch. Here we have a coffee table. This can be used, you know, for aesthetics. It looks kind of cool. If I try and place a lamp on this, it kind of, yeah, doesn't work too well. It's kind of more for just looking awesome. Here we do have a lamp. It's not going to work here because there's no redstone, but I got one upstairs that you can go and see. So here we have a wooden table. A wooden table and a stone table. There you go. I'll show this. So there's a stone table. It uses the cobble texture and the wooden texture from the texture pack you're using. So if I switch back to Spax, give me a second, it'll use the stone and the wood from Spax, which is super cool. You can do the same thing you do with fences, where they kind of connect the textures together if you place down two. So, oh, I didn't mean to click that many times. So you have a double table if you do that, triple table, and so forth. Look at this, so many tables. You can walk on a table. It's 1 block high, I think. I guess it has to be, otherwise I wouldn't be able to walk on it. Pretty cool, you know, place all your cool stuff down. Here we have one with a radio on it. I don't know if it's gonna work. Okay, that's super cool. So this will play your favorite C418 music. Uses the textures again, so you got black wool, log, normal wood, and stone. So we can bust some jams in our house. I don't know how you stop it. Well, that'll do. So in here we have the kitchen area. So, couches work similar to chairs, where if you sit on it, boom, your character sits on it, just the boat animation, and you're good to go. So you can eat your breakfast in Minecraft, plop down a little pork chop. Here we go, boom, boom, raw pork. Yeah, look at that. Looks kind of weird with this texture pack. I'll just quickly flip to actual Spax. This is a old version of Spax, because this is running 1.6.4. There we go. That's more like it. You can eat your breakfast, your bacon, whatever, sitting on your chairs. Here we have some cabinets. You know, what kitchen would we complete without a cabinet? So you can store your raw pork chops in here, actually, which is kind of cool. So here we can store our lamps. Here we can store our wooden table. And here we have the fridge. We can store our stone table in the fridge. Then you got your freezer. Freezers are cool. Whereas if you get your cooling cell or cooling pack, and now I think if we get a pork chop, we should be able to freeze our pork. I don't know how that works. If we go to Crayfish mod, what can we do? Wait, maybe we can freeze rotten flesh to get flesh? Ooh. We're learning things. Yeah, there we go. So I think we can freeze rotten flesh in this freezer. Give it a second, just while it cooks up in the fridge. See a little snowflake to symbolize that it's got fuel in it. I think that'll probably go down. And here we have flesh. This is probably edible. You probably don't die from it. It's not rotten anymore. And then I think if you put it in here, you can cook the flesh. But you need to have a power source, which it comes with, which is cool. So this is an oven. You can cook 9 things at once. I'm pretty sure that's going to be 9 stacks of things. So it's like a furnace times 9. Got your obsidian texture from the texture pack, some quartz, I believe, and a big slab of stone. We have an oven light here just to add a bit of, realism to this kitchen. A bit of glowstone to brighten up the area so you don't harm yourself while you're cooking. Let's quickly turn off the music because that gets really, really loud. So here we have 1 cooked flesh. There we go. So I'm pretty sure that'll be nice and edible so we won't die anymore. This fire alarm, I don't know if it works. Should we test it? Flint and steel. Let's give it a go. That's kind of cool. So if your house is in danger of burning down, you're cooking your pork or whatever, you can always have your trusty fire alarm on your side. That's basically all for this mod, but we do have another mod. Here we have the Musicraft mod, or Musicraft, whatever you want to call it. So here we have a saxophone. Look at this beautiful saxophone. Yeah, I'm ready to go. Fully Daft Punking it up right now. It's a bit glitchy. If you look at a piano from a certain angle, it disappears, but there it is, it's back. So if you want to play your saxophone, you want to press, I can't know what key it is. Press them all, I'll tell you. Here we go, so it's H. So you can play every single song you want. So basically it works like a real instrument. You can play every single note, so you have a C. It actually sounds like the actual note. It's a little bit loud, sorry. I don't know how to play any songs really. I don't really do Minecraft music. But we can put this back on the stand. Looks pretty cool on its stand. And we can pick up our trumpet. So trumpet, I believe, will work the same way, if I can remember. There we go, this is N. To play your trumpet, you want to press N. Work the same way. Press the note. Press, wow, I can't even speak. Press the notes, and it'll, boom, play your lovely little song, so you can practice your music while you play. This is one of my favorite. You get to play a piano. If you hold, I believe, left control, activates the pedal, I want to think. Left shift to use pedal. So you can do all this crazy stuff. If you want to control it with your keyboard, you just press keyboard on, and then if I press these keys, it'll play it, which is so cool. And I think the model for it is absolutely fantastic. Look at that. Who does this kind of thing? I like the voxels, looks sweet. So if we head upstairs, we can see a bit more music and a little bit more of Buildcraft. So here we can print stuff. I don't understand quite how this works, but I think we need a printer. No, we need a cartridge, that's what we need. If I just quickly click on the Crayfish, black ink cartridge. Now what can I do with this? Put that in there. Will it print a block? Maybe I can print. What can I print here? Give me objects to print. Can I print snow? I cannot print snow. No, it doesn't like that. Maybe if I put some paper in, it'll print the words I write. Paper. Here we go. Put this in. Ooh. Now what? Where does the paper go in there? No, it doesn't. Put snow in there. Technical difficulties. I'll figure that out, but I'm pretty sure it'll work pretty well. So here we have a computer. I think you can click on that. We can go on Mine Bay. We can buy some stuff. So if I get an emerald really quick. Emerald. Let's get a stack of these bad boys. Sit in our chair, gotta do it real. So if I get all my emeralds in here, we can buy what we want. So, what should we go for? Should we buy I think we should buy a red couch. And there we go. Your computer magically spits out couches for you. And yeah, works pretty nicely. There we go. 2 couches. Lovely. In here we have the last couple of items. There's a red couch again, making a second appearance. The bed drawer where you can store stuff, just like a cabinet, same amount of space, all of that fun stuff. But this somehow emits a redstone signal, and yeah, you can power your... You can't really see the difference. Let me just lower my brightness. Boom. Has a little weird texture because it doesn't have smooth lighting on. Let's just put it on. Still doesn't really fix anything. Well, if you ever need to light up your rooms, you know who to call. So here I have a bed. Yeah, that's just normal. And really, that's about it. You have your light, which has the same thing as the lamp, but it turns yellow, which is kind of cool. And here we have the last of the instruments. We have the guitar, which you play by pressing G. So I have a lovely yellow guitar. Gonna bust the jams. Just press G. Boom. Get your UI up. Toggle strings. It's very loud. You can play it with the keyboard. So if we press num 1 and 2, which I can't play, But yeah, just press all your keys, so W, which doesn't want to do anything. Having a bit of difficulty with the keys. But let's just quickly put this down, pick up another instrument. So that's a green guitar, yellow guitar, got the bass. So bass, press B to open it up, and you got the low tones. So if you know any freaking cool songs, you can come play them in Minecraft with your fantastic black and blue bass. Here we have the violin. So sorry if I burn your ears off, if I can remember the key you press for violin. Every single instrument uses a different key, and this one seems to be... violin, why do you do this? Technical difficulties with the violin. Press all the keys. Well, trust me, the violin works if you can figure it out. Some of the instruments are so large that you just walk up to it like a normal one. It's like a cello, you stand next to it and you just play some music, which is kind of cool. Here we have the keyboard. So keyboards are really cool. They're basically just a piano, but they have different effects, which is awesome. So you can switch your effects. So we press the F here. Sounds really, high-pitched. Sounds more techno. Here we have like a flute or pipe version, and last but not least, kind of an organ, electric organ. So it's pretty cool. You can mess around with your friends, just playing some music. And last, but really not least, we can play the drums. So to play your drums, you want to get your drumsticks and you want to walk up and just click on it, and the UI kind of glitches out. But if you put the keyboard on, you can do your drum rolls. Pretty damn cool. There we have it. I mean, what's not to love? This is such a cool mod. If you guys want to know what world I'm playing on, the link will be in the description. It's a crazy, crazy build. It's a massive city, only 60% completion, but it took me about 30 minutes to get all the way to this house to do this in. When I came here, the house wasn't furnished, so I thought, you know what, put in the furniture mod and we can go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. We can come and sit in our balcony with our drumsticks and gaze into the neighbor's garden. Aw, yeah. If you guys did enjoy the video, make sure to drop a like rating below. Hopefully the audio was slightly better in this video. I got a new pop filter for my microphone, so when I say letters and S's and craziness, it shouldn't do this weird, loud, which it was doing before, which really hurt my ears. I don't know about you. Let's just quickly go and get our filash from the oven, switch back to survival, have a little munch. Oh, never mind. Guess no munching for me. Anyway, I'll see you guys in the next episode.